Hello and welcome to the Deacon Kirby review. This is my review on Wrestlemania 30. And this is going to be an interesting review for me because Wrestlemania 30 was a big day. If you are a wrestling fan, it was a big day for you. And this year Wrestlemania was kind of emotional. So it's going to be a special review for me. It'll take me some days to, calm down and just get everything together because, as you know, at Wrestlemania 30, the Undertaker streak has ended. And I'm going to talk about a few things about what happened at WrestleMania, but I'm going to definitely get on with the Undertaker losing his undefeated streak. I mean, WrestleMania started off with the Usos versus Real Americans, and the Usos retained the titles. The thing was, they jumped, did the high fly move, and they jumped and they landed on Antonio Cesaro and got the pin. Antonio Cesaro got pinned during that matchup, and then he went on to greater things because he won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. See, Daniel Bryan finally got what he deserved. That is the WWE World Championship. Make a long story short, Daniel Bryan got Batista in a yes lock and Batista tapped out. That was not the only submission win at WrestleMania 30. AJ Lee, fighting all the divas, she made Naomi tapped out. There's some other stuff that happened at WrestleMania. Oh yes, I can't forget to mention this. The Rock, Stone Cold, and Hulk Hogan, when they came out and started off WrestleMania, talking in the ring, I was in wrestling heaven. Really, I was in heaven. Oh heaven. Anyway, I want to just hurry up and finish all about that because there's some other stuff that happened at WrestleMania. But the biggest thing was Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. And see, the thing that was funny about this is because I did not know what happened. Because I was watching the pay-per-view live stream and the picture froze. And it looked like Undertaker was getting Brock Lesnar into the tombstone, but then it looked like Brock Lesnar reversed it and got Undertaker in the tombstone. And the thing froze when Brock Lesnar was reversing it, and it was silent. And then the live stream kind of unfreeze, and there was Undertaker laying down and Brock Lesnar against the rope, and the crowd wasn't really making no noise at all. The referee looked shocked. Paul Heyman looked shocked, and Paul Heyman said, "You did it, you did it." And I was sitting there with some other people watching it, and we were like, "Did what? What happened?" Paul Heyman ran in the ring and hugged Brock Lesnar, and they leave the ring. And then after you look up on the screen, it says 21-1. And then I think the crowd started soaking it in. Undertaker really did lose. And I was shocked. And I didn't know what to say because, when somebody wins 21 WrestleManias in a row, your confidence is real build up in the undefeated streak that you think the Undertaker is going to walk away with another win every year. And it was so shocking and disappointing because Undertaker's undefeated streak is something you go to WrestleMania to see. It's like you go to New York, not just to go to New York, but you go to New York to see some stuff. Like you go to New York to see the Statue of Liberty. You go to Philadelphia to see the Liberty Bell, the Rocky statue. You go to California to see Hollywood and the stars on the pavement. And imagine one day that you go there imagine one day you try to go there to see it and it's no longer there. That's how people felt on 9/11 when the Twin Towers came crumbling down. Something that stood there for so many years and now it's gone. The Undertaker undefeated streak is gone. And I was upset. And I said, this can't be right. How can this happen? Well, I came to realize that sometimes everything can't last forever. Sometimes things gotta end. And something had to happen at WrestleMania 30 that will be remembered for a lifetime. Yes, Daniel Bryan win is going to be memorable, But will it be as memorable as the streak being defeated? I mean, we will look at Daniel Bryan this year, and next year we'll have a new champion. But we can look at the Undertaker undefeated streak this year, go to next year and say, wow, you remember the Undertaker used to be undefeated at this pay-per-view? This is something that is going to stick out like a sore thumb throughout the history of WrestleMania. There's going to be many histories of people winning championships, but none like the streak being conquered. And I'm glad that Brock Lesnar was the one to end the streak, because anybody else would have ended the streak. I mean, I don't think people would like that person so much. Like, you know how Shawn Michaels beat Bret Hart during the Montreal incident? People was not too fond of Shawn Michaels for a long time. And I'm talking about the Canadians. They was really not fond of Shawn Michaels, and they booed him for a very long time. And I think whoever would have beat the Undertaker, that would have happened to them. But see, Brock Lesnar is like, Brock Lesnar is like permanent heel for wrestling. I mean, he's been the face. He's been like a baby face for some time. But most of his career, he's been a heel, a bad guy. And you can boo Brock Lesnar all you want. You can boo him in Canada, you can boo him in Germany, you can boo him in Africa, you can boo him in Australia. But the fact's gonna remain the same. Brock Lesnar is not gonna care if you boo him. So that is one great reason why Brock Lesnar should have ended the streak. And one, I believe that Undertaker respects Brock Lesnar enough saying, I want this guy to end my streak. Because I saw a video of them when Undertaker visited the UFC, and they had to look down when somebody was interviewing the Undertaker, and Brock Lesnar was leaving the fight, and he looked at the Undertaker, and they just look at each other. Like, I like the color of your eyes, it's nice and blue. But anyway, Undertaker and Brock Lesnar had some type of respect for one another. And I think that is one reason why Brock Lesnar was destined to defeat the streak. Even though Undertaker now had a black mark on his record, being 21-1, but the fact remains the same. Nobody else in the history of WrestleMania went to 21 and remained undefeated. Sure, Undertaker got defeated this once, but it don't change the fact 21 years in a row, 21 years back, Undertaker was not defeated. You can't take that away. Not everybody in their own sports can say they won 21 straight games or matches at their special inaugural event. So I want to say thank you, Undertaker, for the service you have given us, because I believe now with this streak is being defeated, there's nothing left for the Undertaker to do. Now only time will tell what's going to happen, because Undertaker was not at Raw, so I don't know what is going through the Undertaker's mind. Where is the Undertaker? But it's just a sad moment, but a glorious moment in the long run. But really, Undertaker, we love you, and stay tuned after the video. I did a little chat with a little cousin of mine talking about the streak. Maybe it might be interesting, maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. That's all for Deacon Kirby WrestleMania 30 review. Wonderful Savior. Okay, I think that's gonna be good. We're debating on why Undertaker losing the streak. That's what we're debating on. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. So I'm saying that Undertaker losing the streak is a good thing, and you say it's not such a good thing.
It's not.
Now, why do you think it's not a good thing?
Because he should retire. I mean, like, the streak is the only thing he had, and my thing is, like, he should retire. When he retires, he should go away with that, not lose it.
Yeah, but the good thing about him retiring is he lost to Brock Lesnar.
How is that good?
Because, listen, if he would have lost to Daniel Bryan, it would have been like another Montreal incident with Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Daniel Bryan would beat Undertaker and defeat the streak, they would hate him forever. Sheamus, they would hate Sheamus forever. But Brock Lesnar, they already hate Brock Lesnar, so it would have been. It's good that it was Brock Lesnar wanting to beat the streak.
But still, like, it's a streak. That means, like, for you to do 21-0 WrestleMania. I mean, before Daniel Bryan was even in the wrestling game, Undertaker been there. He's faced all the greats and stuff. He faced Shawn Michaels, Triple H twice. I mean, like.
See, sometimes good things must come to an end.
This shouldn't come to an end.
I mean, it's like the end of the era. We stepping into a new era with WWE, the reality era. So they need to have some new upcoming stars. Not take the Undertaker place, but go further than Undertaker took it.
Go further.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta have somebody like to go further. I mean, like, you can't have Undertaker last forever.
But like, at least go like 30-0. I would say 30-0 or.
But he's already getting older.
You know what I mean? Like, I know they're trying to be realistic and stuff, but you got other greats that's playing. But like, I understand because Brock Lesnar, he's younger. Like I said, younger, quicker, faster and stuff. But Undertaker has left a legacy. You can't. You never thought of anybody ever breaking that streak. That's hard work.
But listen. 21-1. You know what that means?
What?
It means he went 21 years being undefeated and lost one. It's the streak will still live on. I mean, he's still defeated. He went 21 years. How many people can say they went 21 years without being defeated? Anybody in basketball won the not the Super Bowl? What is that? The NBA playoff, whatever.
The the finals.
Whatever they call it. Any team ever won that 21 years straight?
Nah.
What about?
But that's different. That's
no.
That's sports. You have more people to do it with you. It's a one-man thing.
But listen, same thing. How about this? Anybody you know in football won the Super Bowl 21 years straight?
No.
What happened if somebody ever did that? What if a team ever done that before? What would happen? What would you think about that team?
The best.
But on that 22nd year, they lost, and they became 21-1 at the Super Bowl. You think that team is still not the best?
No, they just lost this one time.
Yes, but will you always remember them having that streak?
Yeah.
See, that same thing with Undertaker. He went 21 years being undefeated. Nobody can take that away from him. The streak will always be remembered.
22.
Anybody you know love died. You love died.
Yeah.
And because they died, did that take anything away from them who they were? Undertaker will always be this phenom. He will always be remembered as a guy that went to 21 WrestleManias and was not defeated.
He will always be remembered as the one that lost.
But what you gonna think about first? What you gonna think about first? Him losing or him winning 21?
Him losing. That's what a lot of people think. Yeah.
That's the end. Bye.